Hello, and welcome back to my Let's Play on Friends of Britannia with Mierce on Legendary difficulty. Where last time left off, we had taken out the faction that used to own Snottingham and Dor. Unfortunately, we had a rebellion here. Pretty unlucky, to be fair, because I'm pretty sure it happened on the first turn that we owned one of these towns. We had I think, maybe a 10% chance, maybe even 9%, and it happened right away, which is a bit unfortunate. Now, since last time, I realized there's a tactic that I haven't exploited yet, which I ought to. It's not like I would have done it any sooner, so it's okay, but now I should. These guys, I kept mentioning how they've got defensive pacts, and I was really worried about that. I was like, I don't want to go to war with those guys. But they're at war with West Seaxe. I can just... it doesn't really matter, they're at war with many of people, although these are all West Seaxe's vassals. But to be fair, the point remains, I can just ask them to join the war against this faction specifically, and then, boom, we may even get some money out of that. No. That's intriguing now. But the point remains, we can just join their war, and thus go to war with these guys, without going to war with their friends, which I really don't want to. Which is these guys and... these guys, yes. Not them. These guys are unrelated. They are in fact at war with those factions, but not with this one, funny enough. But yeah, that's definitely something I'm going to do. In fact, I might do it right away, because I noticed that this army can reach here. Now, I do know there's a rebellion here still, but I think I'll send this army back to deal with that. And then this army can go and take this stuff here, which may even give me some food. Yeah, it'll actually fix my food issue for the moment. And then we can take that, possibly get more food. Yes, we will. And then we can maybe even attack these guys, depending on how they do against West Seaxe, because it looks like they're going to win that fight, but I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do for sure. It looks like I can't actually reach it, but if I hover over, there's a full white arrow, or yellow arrow, that I can reach it, so... we'll have this army kill them off, and then we'll send it back to deal with this faction, I guess, or the rebel faction, I should say. But yeah, let's do that. So I need to ask West Seaxe, yo, my good man, may I murder these people for you? Is that okay? Would you take a military alliance? No, you wouldn't. It's insulting, apparently. What about a defensive pact? That's also insulting. Apparently I'm very insulting. Would you be my vassal? No? That's weird. Yeah, I can't get money. 300, unfortunately. Can't get any less. It's intriguing, so they would almost do it, but... oh well. I'll join your war against Ledeborg. Thanks. And now let's see if I can reach here. Looks like I will. Yep, nice. Take Ligera Caster, which fixes our food issue. We're still going to take attrition, but... also, it looks like we got another estate, which kind of sucks. This gives us an estate, I guess. Does that give estates too? I don't recall. Oh, God. It's +2, but I think it's going to be +1 if we get it before it upgrades, which I'm very tempted to actually do, because estates, again, it costs us $100 per turn if I give them out, and I have to give them out right now, or we're kind of screwed. So this guy doesn't have any yet. He's somehow the most loyal guy here, despite not having any estates. Estates low? -3? Holy shit. Is that because I have more than... I guess so. This guy doesn't care about that, though, for whatever reason. Either way, you're getting one. Here you can have... wait, who are you again? You're a governor. What do you govern? Is it that place? Bergrid. You are in North Mierce. Why don't you have some of the North Mierce ones then? Here you go, take Deorabi. There's still some disloyal people, but they were already there. Nothing's changed on that front. We have a whole lot of unhappy provinces. I don't want to upgrade that, that's for sure. Don't want to upgrade this. What do I want to upgrade? Actually, we have a little bit of spare food, so I am tempted to build something that perhaps costs more food, such as this. Or no, we're still waiting for that. But yeah, I would like to upgrade this as well. 15 food from that, but it would get me another inn, and the inn is just so rich money-wise that I think it's just worth getting that. I mean, these ones are pretty good as well, but we still have an army here, and they could attack me at any moment if they were so inclined. Happiness is definitely a bit of an issue all over the place. The food, right, -2, so that's going to fix this one. Not fix that one. Almost fix this one. Although occupation is going to fix this one next turn, so yeah, this one will be fine as well. This one will be down to -2, because also occupation, there's the occupation here. was gonna say, why is there occupation here? We got 0 from buildings, but it's red. Interesting. That's already fine. Yeah, it's not gonna be great. We're gonna have some happiness issues, but oh well. Alright, I've got a feeling this might even be an auto-resolve. I'm not sure. Yeah, it looks like it might be, especially because my garrison joins in too. Yeah, I think I'll auto-resolve that one. Tempted to fight it, but I don't really have a reason to in this particular case, so let's take these guys out with an auto-resolve. Let's go defensive. Alright, lost 342 men. Replenish a bunch. With luck I can get back in that town as well. 500 bucks from the decisive victory. Again when we finished off an army, so I'm guessing it does have something to do with killing an army fully. Or destroying an army fully. Right. Would I be able to get there faster? Doesn't look like it. I think I'm just gonna sit in this town and replenish over time. So you are gonna get... Actually, if we get quartermaster, gonna get there. No, it still doesn't change anything. I'm fine with taking that point though. Not like I'm now like, oh no, I should have done that. One thing I hadn't really thought about actually, it's not a particularly big deal, but still. I recruited most of these units in this place, which means I got the extra armor, but I didn't recruit any of these though. Oh, any of these there even. So I did miss out on a whole bunch of armor, which I'll have to upgrade individually now, costing 100 bucks each, but I'm not too worried about it. 700 bucks, I don't think we can do much with that. And in fact, there is nothing we can do. There's such a disgusting low amount of money. Anyway, should be good. Let's see. Got some traits. Skilled commander for my brother, that's pretty good. And the Gammy arm, which is enemy morale -1, so it's nice. Yes, it looks a bit nasty, but that doesn't really stop me getting on. This dude is starting to become a pretty decent general. My brother. Brother! Okay. One thing I should actually have a look at is if these people are married or not, and perhaps either divorce them or if I really want to min-max this, I should at some point perhaps do that. Or get them married in case they're not married. Looks like none of them are married. Somewhat funny enough, okay. Right. I could try and look for a marriage actually on some of those people. It's quite cheap on some. This guy can afford it on, not this guy. So how much is it for you? 560. It's a bit, to be honest, it doesn't really do enough for me right now to really be worth doing. Oh, they decided to bugger off. And they took this town. And they went, oh, what the hell is going on here? Did we just have another rebellion? Was that not on my territory? Am I really being that unlucky right now? Not sure.
My endeavors are rewarded.
No, that's just the guy. Never mind, we already awarded them. This rebel army is now quite large, and looks like these guys are actually going to take this, which is a bit unfortunate, because I would very much like to have this town back. But it's not the end of the world. Would I ever go to war with you? Are you not a vassal? Yeah. Not really planning on going to war with you anytime soon. So them having that is pretty bad for me. But there's not much I can do about it. I will run up here, but I won't be able to get there for another 2 turns anyways, unless they decide to go back for some reason. Nothing's gonna change. Now I can hopefully reach this town. I could attack them, and then hopefully still reach it anyway, so I think that's what we'll do. But yeah, they got beaten back by them, so I will try and kill them off as well. Basically use the West Seaxe army to kill a bunch of shit, and I finish everything off. Great. Fantastic, we got a level up. Scribe away. Although, that said, I need a lot more happiness nowadays, so who are you? You're the guy here? Godwin. Yeah, I'm tempted to get... Well, you've got minus bunch of zeal, I guess. You know, -1 zeal, so I'd have to put in 3 points here before that would even do anything. Never mind for now. Pointless. Fucking pointless. Alright, so yeah, let's start with this. He's gonna run away. And then we take the town. He's gonna suicide himself on Rocheberry, so that's okay. Rocheberry. And that gives us level 1, which gives us another +2 estates. So yeah, even though it's level 1, still gives us 2 estates. I didn't realize that was the case. I'm gonna have to give out a bunch more, so we can marry her. She's organized. Does West Seaxe have any wives? Or any husbands, even?
Well met. Let us drink to a beneficial meeting.
No, they don't.
It is always a
I could marry someone into the family, but I don't have any current generals. They're all governors, and she's a supply person, so not really worried about that. I need to give out 2 more estates, though, which sucks, because that's 200 bucks I'm going to waste. Plus, I'm giving too many again to people. Which means I'm wasting them away. That's really annoying. But I have to, otherwise I'm fucked. I could hire a general or 2. And then just immediately get rid of them and then just get them again later. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. It means I'm going to waste some money here, but oh well. Actually, I may as well perhaps use one to try and sneak in a town somewhere. So this is... They've only got 1 town, they've only got 1 town. Right, so they are the 2 defensive pact dudes. And they're at war with Steinborg, who've only got 1 town. And then there's Vedeborg, but they're a vassal kingdom of East Angel. Okay, so... Yeah, these 2 I will be attacking next. I don't actually even care about attacking them at the same time, because as far as I'm aware, that army that was here from these guys, that was 20 units, was looked very red. So unless they attack this next turn, which they can do, which would suck if they do it, but if they do that, if they don't do that, we're gonna attack it instead. Actually, we're quite tough probably. I would like another unit or 2 in here. I do want to get some feints, so let's get one of these actually right now. And I would like this unit as well. Let's start with that, because I think I do want to recruit a general or 2 just to give him that thing. Yeah, I'll recruit 1 here and I'll keep him around, I think. So I want, first of all... no, I'll take the 2 governors actually. We can see if this guy's any good as well. Which he is, for sure. That's pretty decent. He's got a midwife of happiness as well. That's a good governor, that. Not fantastic, the wife, but it's better than other ones. And here, nah, this is irrelevant. Nothing else is particularly relevant because I'm not planning on attacking anyone else. You guys, so you're at war with them as well. Okay, so your army is actually, they're not going to be able to reach. Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm not going to try and sneak that or something with a single general. We can't, so let's just recruit 1 anywhere. Are you any good? You are also pretty good, and you got a lovely wife, so even better wife. Wow. 8 hilt. Good. That's really good. I'm happy about that. Now let's waste 200 bucks a turn by giving you some estates. Take this one. You take that one. Actually, take this one. Alright, now happiness or loyalty is fine again, but we just waste an extra 200 bucks per turn. I will immediately get rid of you. Actually, no, I'll get rid of you. I'll keep the other guy around. Actually, pretty good on food. I can definitely afford units food-wise, so I ought to recruit a couple more. The cav unit is full, so I'd like to get another cav unit in here. 16%, not that high, but I need to get this one in the other army as well. We're on 15 out of 19 fjord, so we can get a couple more units. So do I currently give this unit to the other army, or do I get this cav unit in here? I think I get the spear unit to the other army. I only have 1 spear unit in here anyway, so this makes sense. Okay. I would definitely like more range units as well. I can afford a single one of either. This has 2 archers. You have 2 archers. Let's get this army. Nah, I should really divide the strength, shouldn't I? Let's get another archer in here. Yeah. Don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go archers for... I don't know. No, let's go Jav. Put an archer in the other army if I want to later on. Okay. Army's gotten a lot stronger, which is good. So you're hanging around for no reason other than this guy's gonna come and suicide, and then we can use you. You are gonna head back this way, just in case they don't actually attack that. We can at least try and take it ourselves. Although they have 8 units, next turn they'll have 12, and then after that they'll have 16, I guess, so... I'm not sure if we could even beat them anymore, but... yeah, we'll see. Okay. Let's see what they do. First of all, West Seaxe, yeah, they besieged that. So there's our whole plan basically just gone. Unless I want to betray West Seaxe right now and just attack this army, but that seems a bit silly. Alright, so there you go, we can get extra experience on this guy for nothing, which is always nice. I'll just resolve that, obviously. Should have gone defensive, not sure why I didn't. Lost 6 men, I can live with that. Not sure if defensive would have saved me many more men, to be honest. If that rebellion hadn't happened, yeah, they took it as well, so... It's very annoying, actually. That rebellion was both unlucky as well as just really poorly timed. Because if that hadn't happened... Ah, there's another army dead, so another $500. War fervor decreased, still pretty good though. If that hadn't happened, the army wouldn't have been here. It would have possibly been in a position to attack Stanford, which would have caught these guys completely out. But now, if I were to run over there, I would get there too late. And obviously these guys are now just basically right here. They may have also been on the way to take this, so I'm not sure if that should be a worry for me or not, that they're hanging around here. Technology, right. We've unlocked this. I think I want to go in here for now, and before going for market cross. I'm not going to be able to get that for a while yet anyway. I can build one here. I do think I want to focus this because it is such a huge amount of money. Yeah, it's also not super expensive. $700. That actually does mean I can get that cav unit. Cost 700. 175 upkeep though. I don't really want to go below 1,000 income, to be honest. It's pretty bad. So I don't think I will. I don't think they're going to win against these 13 slightly wounded troops. I could try and attack these guys. They look like they're going to take that. So actually, if I try and go over here, I could then take that back from them. And it still borders my own land, so I'm okay with that. And then I could also afterwards attack them in Ep.04 and just take that too, which means I'm kind of surrounding this place, but I will at least own the other 2 parts of this province, which is good. Yeah, I think that's the plan. I gotta try and take as much as possible and stop West Seaxe from taking everything around here. And then at least this town they have here will be completely isolated even. So yeah, I think that is what we'll do. This army is still a bit weak. Wish that cavalry unit didn't cost $175. Even this army. I wonder how much it cost in the other one. Oh, I can't see right now unless I move it. Yeah, I'll still prepare for attacking them potentially. But we'll head over here first. Where do I go home? Do I want to recruit some shitty units in here? I think I might. What do we have available right now in the way of shitty units? I'd like the Crawl Axemen, maybe even the Long Axemen, although they're quite expensive. I think the Axemen, maybe another archer or 2, is not a bad idea. And if I get them here, obviously I get the extra stuff, armor, so that's worth doing it here. 2 archers, that would get me to 5 food, so that was maybe a bit risky. Let's go for this. There's still this cav unit as well I want. $95 for this one. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one instead. Now I'm below 1,000 income, which is not what I wanted, but oh well. This army, I don't even know if I can beat these guys, by the way, but I'm still gonna try. This army is fairly strong, but it is also pretty weak, which is kind of a contradiction, but I could use this extra dude. Actually, yeah, I will send him up, because I might be able to take them out rapidly. Although, no, I won't be able to. But I can still try this anyway. I'll still send him up. Yeah, just stay close to my army.
We will do our best. Let us advance.
Yeah, I can't reach him one turn, which means it's probably irrelevant to bring him, and I'm just paying upkeep for a unit that I'm not going to use. Yeah, that's literally actually the reason. Let's just get rid of him. Saves me a bit of money. Not as much as I thought, though. It said he cost me 100, but I did not get 100 back from that somehow. Interesting. Okay. Trespassing. In 4 turns we will have the Royal Fanes available, which is good. And I'll probably go down this. So this is also a change. This used to be plus 15 melee skill, and so is that one, and all the other ones. Actually, I don't know if these are changed as well, but the melee ones for the cavalry as well, it's all plus 6 now, instead of plus 15. So there's a pretty big nerf there. But yeah, I think I do want to go down this tree, get all my units upgraded. Mailed Saxes and mailed Long Axemen. Yeah, probably lowest priority on that one, to be honest. Also, shield, I think used to be 40%, that's 20%. Anyway, let's end the turn. Next turn should be a good one. I wish I could have seen if they'd taken that town or not. I can't right now. Have to wait until next turn. That army buggered off, which actually means that I really will send this army that way. Because I might be able to just take that town before they even get back there. Leave now. And never. That faction. That faction. General available again. Right, so... They didn't... Oh, they got taken out by whoever this is. Grantebru. And they're a vassal. Damn it. So that plan didn't work out at all. You are at war with Bedeburg. Bedeburg's still alive. But only because their army is over here somewhere. I guess that's what these guys are chasing. Damn it. That... God, if they hadn't... Okay, so they probably got their turn before this faction did. Or, sorry, before the faction who used to sit there did. If they hadn't, then they would have at least taken Buckingham, and I could have taken Buckingham back from them. They took that as well. God, that's a lot of unfortunate things happening one after the other. Anyway. So you're just kind of trespassing now for no reason. I'll stick to the plan. I'll attack them, or I'll try to. They don't have any allegiances to anyone, so they're an easy target. That is very suspicious, though. Hello. Perhaps I won't. Or perhaps I'll send this army over there. I don't know what... I think this would probably be faster, but I might just have to give that whole plan up. I gotta replenish this army. This army replenishes so much slower than this guy, and I don't understand why. 19 units, I don't know what they've got in there, but I imagine Dane Geld won't save you. What the... An interesting army name. I might need a few more units in here, honestly. I would like these guys, but again, they're pretty expensive. 119 each. It's just too much right now, I think. Also, they changed the position of certain information. The armor's at the top now, and then shield. All the melee stuff's at the bottom. What the fuck? I think they changed it. Yeah, they changed it to how it is in Warhammer 2. I remember that, reading that. That's a bit annoying. I prefer they didn't. I think melee skill and all that stuff is the most important shit and should be at the top. But, what do I know? Anyway. I would like them, but it's expensive. It's an extra 238 per turn. I could get 2 archers instead, but 2 archers is such a weak thing in comparison. Also, is this guy... Yeah, this has a farm. Can they attack that? They can attack it next turn. So I think I do need to recruit units right now and then go and move up in case they decide to declare war on me. I may be having to go east/north before I go anywhere else. There's also this faction, of course. Who will also likely... Well, I mean, they're a vassal, so they'll also be at war with me, and so is this faction, I believe. Yeah, how many vassals do you have? Just the 2, okay. They're at war up here as well. They're at war with East Anglo for some reason. And Grantebru, so that's that one. Okay, so that's their vassal. You only have 1, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, that's... Let's just do it. I really wish I had one of these guys. In that case, I would get this guy and that guy. I think that would be much more preferable right now, but... Let's get 1-on-1. Let's go half and a half. Let's not go too crazy. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then we're gonna send you up this way. You can't really move anywhere. I gotta level up. Actually, wait. Do you have any, you've got -1 zeal as well, so you got the same thing. I'd have to put 3 points into Bard before it does anything. Never mind. Got a whole bunch of unhappy provinces. Faction -2, what's that from? Oh, shit. Hadn't thought about that. Right, well, can I... mix and match some units together somewhere? Not really. Damn it! I may have just wasted a whole bunch of money. I can get rid of this unit. It's the most useless one, I think, here. Yeah, I don't have that many archers available. I've only got 1 more now. Oh yeah, that solves a whole bunch of happiness issues. If they take another town, the issue's gonna be right back, though. Man, things were looking so good, and then a bunch of shit happened, one after the other. Like, really unlucky. Hello? They may also just be going through my territory to go south and attack their enemies, but it just seems like a bit too suspicious for my liking. I'd really like to just attack in the west, attack Gwent and this faction here. They seem like a great target for me, but I can't right now. Because we're too busy in the east. We're not at war with anyone right now, but... Well, there goes Bedeburg. No real surprise there. Some raiders. That's pretty irrelevant for me. That's even more irrelevant for me. Talented with the bow. Nice. +5 accuracy for all missile units. And Lush. Ooh. Harold's Lush. Northumbria and Northleo declared war on each other. Okay. Gwent actually owns a whole bunch of shit over here now. Not what I would have liked. I'd prefer they didn't own anything over there, but oh well. Yo, I'll level up for Burgrit. Who's the governor in Snottingham. Okay. Well, you have no -zeal, so I can give you 1 zeal and then we just get 1 happiness here. Do we need happiness here? We kinda do. Yeah, let's shove a point in Bard first, in this case. 1% lower chance of rebellion. I don't trust this at all. I don't like it, I don't trust it, I'm not happy with it. So I don't know where this faction's army is. I could still move up and attack it, but yeah, it'll still be too long. Don't think that's gonna work out. I've run out of targets around here, except for this faction, but they've got such a large army that there's not much I can do about it. They're not at war with anyone. They don't hate me, but they don't like me very much either. They don't have any... They don't really like anyone around here. I don't care about anything around there. I'm gonna send you towards home for now. There's not much I can do with this army. I guess I could send you west, and then if we were to go to war with these guys, we could kill this army, and then this army could deal with them, but I have to make sure Northumbria doesn't do anything crazy. So, yeah, I'll send you west, though. Let's do that. Get marching, men. Can I upgrade a building? I should be able to do that with the little money that I do have. A building somewhere. Although we have got this... that's 2 more turns. It's not worth waiting for right now. I don't want anything here. None of those buildings anyway. So it's between these two. Is that the only 2 things I can build? Yes, it is. Right. I think I'd prefer this one. Just that there is still an army next to it, but I'm gonna risk it now. For a singular biscuit. I wonder if I could actually. It's worth trying out. Can we get some? Can we have some friendship here, please?
We will talk now.
Consulting. Take my daughter. Well, that's not suspicious at all that you wouldn't take that. How strong am I actually compared to? I am rank 4. West Seaxe is 1, we know that much. East Anglia is 3, and I guess Northumbria is 2. Yep. So yeah, I've got just the strongest people all around me. There's number 1, number 2, number 3, and then me. Yeah. It's nice at least. It's all really close together, so that's nice. Now West Seaxe has kind of run out of enemies as well. Okay, they've buggered off, at least partially. So I think if that's the case, then I will certainly focus on these two, and then probably these guys as well, actually. Which means no, I will not take your offer of friendship. But yeah, Powys will murder. They have a rather large army there, but it's okay. Gwynedd will murder here, and then I guess hopefully they'll take peace after we take their towns over here. Otherwise we're going to have to deal with that shit on Ireland, which I really don't want to. And then maybe we declare on this faction Jewett over there, and then we can just have this whole corner of Wales to ourselves, which is really useful. My daughter wants to marry Aethelred. Oh God, -2 is too much, but this is wasting her. I wanted to marry her to a commander, but this is a governor. It seems pointless. I can divorce them later, I guess, but planning to elope, she should be allowed to follow her heart. It's only for 6 turns though, it's not indefinite. But it would reduce a bunch of shit from the influence and all that. Everyone's already more influential than the ruler, so it doesn't really matter, but... yeah, fine. I will just, break their marriage at some point, so yeah, that's this guy. Yeah, I can just divorce them. Not sure how you would feel about that, but I don't think I care about that either, so... I think that's it for this turn, actually. But, yeah, that's the plan currently, if nothing changes. I'm glad I didn't pursue this plan, because they have 14 units in there now this turn. I came back a lot faster than I thought they would. So yeah, this army we're going to send over here. We're going to kill these guys. This one is going to go west. We're going to kill them, and then we just fell swoop them out of the map. They only have these 4 towns, actually. And then we're going to go to war with Gwynedd, because they're allied, unless that's changed somehow. No.
If we must.
And then I'll probably take this faction, which is completely unrelated to anyone. It's just got 1 town. Seiselwick, same thing. Jewett, same thing. Yeah, they just look like great targets. We can have this whole part of Welsh here. Just these are part of the Vassal Kingdom there. So I don't care about that, but yeah, that will make me have a much stronger position here. And then we can start thinking about attacking here or northwards or something. For now though, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Have a good day, and goodbye.